Hey, day number 23 of Childhood Cancer Awareness Month, and I'm up here with my friends from Grandma's Apple Dumplings, and thought I'd do it here tonight since I have some light, and I'm going to do I have a song I'd like to share tonight, a little bit of a story that goes with it afterwards, but it goes like this. Saturday summers, when I was a kid, we'd run to the schoolyard, and here's what we did. We'd pick out the captains, and we'd choose up the teams. It was always a measure of my self-esteem, 'cause the fastest, the strongest played shortstop and first. The last ones they picked were the worst. I never needed to ask, it was sealed. I just took up my place in right field, playing right field. It's easy, you know. You can be awkward and you can be slow. That's why I'm here in right field, just watching the dandelions grow. Playing right field can be lonely and dull. Little leagues never have lefties that pull. I dream of the day that they'd hit one my way. They never did, but still I would pray that I'd make a fantastic catch on the run and not lose the ball in the sun. But then I'd awake from this long reverie and pray that the ball never came out to me. Here in right field, it's easy, you know. You can be awkward and you can be slow. That's why I'm here in right field, just watching the dandelions grow. Off in the distance, the game's dragging on. There's strikes on the batter, some runners are on. I don't know the inning and I've forgotten the score. The whole team is yelling and I don't know what for. Suddenly everyone's looking at me. My mind has been wondering, what could it be? They point to the sky and I look up above, and the baseball falls into my glove. Yeah, here in right field, it's important, you know. You gotta know how to catch, you gotta know how to throw. That's why I'm here in right field, just watching the dandelions grow. I wanted to do that song because there's a story that goes with it. A number of years ago, back in 1989, I was doing music for an oncology camp in South Carolina. And after one of the song sessions, I decided to take advantage of this free time and go to the pool with one of the groups. And as I was walking to the pool, one of the little boys said to me, he said, "Do you know what my favorite song is?" And I said, "No, what?" And he said, "Right Field." And I said, "Why?" Hoping to find the secret to writing a good kid song. And he said, "Because I feel like the kid in the song." I said, "Me too, because I'm not any good at baseball." And he said, "But I don't mean about baseball." And I said, "Well, what do you mean?" He said, "Well," he said, "you know, that kid in the song doesn't know why he has to play such a bad position." And I couldn't figure out why I had to have cancer when all my friends were healthy. And I just looked at him and said, "Wow, you know, it's pretty deep, but what an incredible way to look at it." And he said, "But wait, there's more." He said, "You know, in the end, he knows why he's in right field. He catches that ball." I said, "Yeah." And he said, "Well, I figured out why I had to have cancer." And I said, "Well, why is that?" And he said, "Well, don't you know, if I wouldn't have had cancer, I wouldn't have met you." And I really didn't know what to say at that point, because I didn't think that was a very good reason for any child to have cancer. But he didn't stop there. He had a long list. He said, "If I wouldn't have had cancer, I wouldn't have made all the friends I have here at camp. If I wouldn't have had cancer, I wouldn't have made all the friends I have in the hospital." This little boy saw nothing but blessing in the midst of one of the worst trials you can imagine. These are the kids I get to hang out with every day. I've said many times that most people never get to meet their heroes. I get to sing to mine every day. So it's the reason I'm trying to make September as gold as October is pink. I hope you'll help me make some noise to go gold this week, this month. And I want to thank you for following these videos every day. Sorry this one's a little bit longer tonight. Have a great one.